Are you ready to just basically have this whole video be like a big gush sesh? Because this is seriously what it is just a whole reading around me and your spirit guides pretty much just gushing about how amazing you are and what you can accomplish so that you can make sure you know it, especially for the new year. So that's what this video is gonna be. Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome back to another video here at my channel. If you're new, hi. My name is Natalie and this is Be a Free Spirit. Here on this channel, I focus on self-development, self-awareness, and self-growth, consciousness, spirituality, anything to do with ascension. I'm a certified transpersonal coach and guide, so I'm here to guide you. But I really wanted to do a video where I just gush with your guides and we show you all of the amazing things that you have to offer, as well as what you're capable of. So you'll know from this reading kind of a little bit of guidance too on where you can go next, because once you accept your greatness, once you harness that inner power, you're unstoppable and you're meant to do so much to change the world, especially if you're here, okay? So without further ado, let me show you the 4 groups to choose from. This is group 1, and this is Oregon Opal. This is group 2. This is red calcite. This is group 3. This is orange calcite. And this is group 4. This is Tourmaline quartz. So pick whatever pile you feel the most drawn to, or multiple piles if you feel drawn to more than one. That is perfectly okay. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first group. Hey pile ones, welcome to your reading. I hope you are so ready to just have your feathers fluffed, because that's exactly what Spirit wants for you at this time. So there is a little bit of practical messages in here. Of course, we're gushing all about you. This reading is all about you. But in this reading, we're gonna kind of reveal what is just your most amazing, unique, powerful gifts that you have to offer yourself and the world, as well as what you're capable of, the amazing things that you can accomplish. And then some messages from your guides just to help encourage you. This is just to show you and make you remember how badass you are, okay? So let's jump into it and see, first of all, these first couple of cards, why you're unique and amazing and incredible. We have clarity. You see things very clearly. And I think this is specifically saying you see things from a very clear perspective. You see multiple perspectives, in other words. You can really be kind of like the middleman. So you might be someone that your family leans on or your friend group leans on to be kind of like the peacemaker between people, because you're really just able to just see things and everybody's perspective very clearly, which makes sense that you're a healer. That's a beautiful gift of a healer, is being able to see those different perspectives. And not only is it for others, but it's also with yourself. You have a beautiful gift of seeing your own individual talents and your own individual self. So you're very self-aware. So use this gift of, you know, seeing clearly within yourself. If you're attracted to this reading, it's because you have to remember these amazing things about yourself. And because you do see yourself so clearly, you have to make sure that you really see the amazing parts of you, because all of it is amazing. And I'm just maybe picking up that some of you might not feel that way. You might see yourself and be like, oh yeah, it's whatever, or I don't love that part of myself, even though you understand it clearly. that's going to be a perspective change because you are perfect the way that you are, okay? We also have attachment. I will no longer hold attachment. I will allow myself, the universe, and ascended masters to work in harmony. I think this is something that I kind of feel like a dualistic relationship here. I think you're good at de-attaching when appropriate, but there's not a distortion where you're like detached from the world. Maybe you had that at some point throughout your childhood or something like that, you've had like attachment things that you've needed to heal in the past. But right now it seems to be in a very beautiful harmony because you have the ability to attach to people when necessary. So if someone is in need of your clarity, right? Someone is in need of your healing gifts, you're able to attach to that situation, see them clearly, and connect to them as a human, to their soul, right? So you can attach and detach from people very easily, which are very amazing qualities for a healer, okay? But it ain't done, it ain't over, okay? There's way more to you. Come on, let's be real. The sacred beetle spirit, magic works through you. Exactly. So you have the ability to heal people through your words, through your hands. You have the ability to just transform people's perspective, transform situations, transform energy, really in so many limitless ways. And so realizing and accepting that magic works through you. The healing magic of the universe is literally working through you constantly. Let's see what else we got. The buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. See, but you also overcome obstacles with the buffalo. Really getting that. You know, you are just someone who's just very resilient, which is just a very strong trait. And I think a lot of this was learned because I think you've had to heal a lot of trauma and heal a lot of maybe like your own self kind of mindsets and talk in order to get to the place that you're at right now in your alignment. But the abundant universe, so meaning the universe is clearly on your side, because if you're here seeing this video, it's not a coincidence. You are meant to hear how amazing you are so that you can unlock more of your potential, so that you can go out and be your authentic self and help others do the same. Let's see more about this. The Emperor, look at that. Yes, yep. Just gonna kind of shift these a little bit. Yeah, look at that Emperor card. Like you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to heal and lead others and help others see, again, clearly, no matter what that is for them, it's gonna be different. But you're meant to be a leader who knows how to move things forward. It's that mediator, it's that peacemaker, it's leading by example. There's just so much that has happened in your life that is so purposeful for exactly where you're at right now and the healing that you've already done, okay? King of Pentacles, there you go. The abundant universe will provide. You are meant to be abundant. You are meant to be self-reliant because you're a healer. So if that's something that you're seeking, then start accepting these gifts and start really listening to the universe on how can they guide you to start using these, because you just have so much to flipping, freaking, all the things offer. You have so much to offer. Point, simple, blank. The Fool, yeah. That's the beautiful part, is you are always looking for growth. You are always looking for another experience, and you're gonna help others also feel that way. You're gonna help others feel empowered, step into the unknown, teach them about their own self-empowerment, which is why you mastering your own self-empowerment and learning and accepting who you are and integrating those parts of yourself into allies allows you to be that leader and be that kind of full mindset where you can show others through example or experience how you've moved forward, how you've cultivated your self-power, how you've cultivated your self-love. All right, now let's learn more about what you're capable of. I think we clearly have an idea, and obviously you're capable of limitless things, but these are a couple of things that your spiritual team specifically wanted to point out to you, okay? We have the deep blue dragon. Keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. So you're capable of being, again, like this great leader that clears the way. Clarity. Clears the way for others. However you see fit. The universe is saying that there doesn't have to be a way that you have to do this, but just realize that you have this gift of clear seeing. Okay, you could also be clear cognizant, which is clear knowing, just having a clarity around what people are feeling, what people are experiencing, just having that kind of clear sense. We also have the earth and water dragon. Creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. Look at the themes going on here. The Fool, new adventures, new beginnings. You're constantly in this cycle of death and rebirth, which is beautiful. It's exactly where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be. Keep going forward. Keep unlocking your greatness, okay? Because the universe is here, obviously, saying, you know this, right? Like, you know that like you're amazing, right? You know you can see things clearly. You know you can disattach and attach to things as necessary. You know that you're this powerful being. Yes? Okay, good. And plus, like, the abundance here. This is here throughout all of these cards now. The abundant universe will provide. Nurture your ideas and harvest its abundance. King of Pentacles, abundance, okay? So the universe is really pushing forward. Know that you're capable of making your own money and as much money as you want. You are capable of having a huge amount of abundance and security, okay? So build that foundation of that self-acceptance. That's the first step. Air and Fire Dragon expands your creative energies. Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. See, you're capable of, look at that, like expansion. You're gonna reach a lot of people. So this could be kind of an indication, a little kind of message from your guides on you're capable of communicating your ideas, your healing, your experience, all the things through different creative mediums. So there's so much message here about acceptance, about accepting your path, trusting that you're on the right path, and just continuing to move forward. Damn. Okay. Lastly, let's get some messages. Oh, excuse me. These cards will also tell us more. I mean, you're just amazing. 3 of Wands. Yeah, see, discontentment in reverse here, because I think it's that attachment, that disattachment. If you don't already know, these are some of your biggest strengths. Know that Spirit is pointing out these 2 specifically because they're going to help you so much in your life. Not only personally to make you feel empowered, but also for others. Okay, so because you can disattach, you don't get stuck in cycles as often. You don't get stuck with decisions as often. You're able to just see things clearly. That's really what it's about. Really strong third eye energy. King of Wands in reverse. So there's a passion that needs to be unlocked here, right? And I think that's why this Air and Fire Dragon is here, is realize how creative you are and how much you can really offer the world through some kind of creative expression. There's a difference between creation, like creativity, and artistic, right? So many people intertwine those. Yes, art can be creative, but creative can be really any medium, because anything that you create is being creative. So what do you want to create? What are you being called to create? Because this is what is not being, I guess, accepted within you. And that's why I pick up this self-acceptance, and probably why you're on this video, so you know you're amazing and know that Spirit is just waiting for you to accept your passion, so that this King of Wands energy can move it forward along with that Emperor energy, really taking that masculine energy to take action, okay? And then 5 of Swords. Yeah, see, like this, I think you could, I'm just reading the image here, but you could kind of like depict this as like manipulation, cheating people, but I think it's more that you do have to realize that you do have the gift to see things clearly. And if you were, you know, not really connected to your soul or not connected to your light being energy, I think some people can use this gift for manipulation, for self-focused things, because you do see people so clearly, you know how to direct their actions. But because you're a light worker, because you've accepted your healing gifts, it's still the same gift of seeing people clearly, but just remember to always be doing it for intentions of healing and helping others. So I think that's just something they want you to be aware of, that with great power comes great responsibility, right? It's not easy to wield that type of power. So just kind of make sure, you know, and just be conscious with the human experience, not to let those like human aspects, right, try to, and if you have to work with a part of yourself that worries about that, but honestly, I'm not really picking that up. I'm just kind of more picking up, you guys are really powerful. So just know that, right? And just really learn yourself, learn these powers that you possess, so you know exactly how to wield it. That's more what it's about. Damn, you guys are amazing. Yes, amazing, amazing, amazing. You see clearly, you can detach, you just, god damn, and so much abundance is coming to you. Like, that's what's beautiful about it. All right, we're gushing over here. I'm like, clearly you could tell by my energy, I'm very like, kind of bubbly, because it's like, we're gushing, seriously. So these are going to be some direct messages from your guides that they wanted to just give to you during this Gush Fest. You have be honest with yourself, right? And this is including being honest with your greatness. There's just so much acceptance that needs to come here of just realizing where you're going. And these two images, I feel like, match each other. Like, look at these colors. And I just feel like this is kind of the universe's energy, your spiritual team's energy, really saying, we're here guiding you. We're here protecting you. You're going down the right path though. And you have to accept this greatness in the name of self-love and in the name of healing the collective. It comes both ways. They're also saying, honor Gaia. Yes. Honor the planet that we're a part of. Honor that human experience, because that's a big part of it, is nothing about the human experience needs to be demonized. I think that's something they're kind of saying with that Five of Swords, as I was kind of talking about that with the image. These human aspects of us and these gifts that we possess, sometimes the human aspects just take control of those gifts, and that's why they come out in these ways, right? But because you're awakened and your soul is the one in the driver's seat, you don't have to fear this. But if you do have that part of yourself, it's just honoring kind of fully who you are, and it's just kind of part of being a human. And so there's still that dualistic relationship between the human experience and the soul experience. So that's just what I'm getting with honor Gaia, is honor that connectiveness. Honor the human experience. It's not meant to be neglected. It's meant to be integrated. I don't know why I said it like that. Integrated. Clearly from them, I guess. Let your emotions flow. Be very intentional with your emotions. And I feel like, you know, you guys are really in a state of flow because you don't attach to things. I think this is something that is also really powerful about you, is that you work through your emotions as they're coming up. And this could be not something you've always done, but it's something that you've really started to do. And so I think they're celebrating you here, saying letting your emotions flow is exactly where you need to be. And you see these two images with that third eye. That's what I mean. You see clearly. Your third eye is very ignited, for sure. You might even be clairvoyant, right? Being able to see things clearly. You don't have to be, but it could be. And then change is unavoidable. Yeah, see, you've accepted this path already. You've accepted that this is who you are because you've already done the healing. You've done so much of the unblocking to allow this part of yourself to come forward, but it's here and you're freaking amazing. And I hope this made you kind of really see what me and your guides see in you. We see your capabilities. We see your your abilities as well. Your talents, your successes, your failures, because it's not a failure, it's a success, but any hard lessons that you've been through your life, it's all seen by your guides, right? And it's all celebrated. So your guides are really celebrating you in this reading, and they just want you to know how powerful you are, and they hope that you see it too. So I really hope this did bring you clarity on how amazing you are. Leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And I am sending you just so much love and light. And I'll see you in my next video. Hey Pile 2s, welcome to your reading. I hope you're so ready to just have a huge gush sesh, because that's basically what this reading is. But there is some practical advice and like direct messages in here from your spiritual team. So we're gonna kind of talk about some of your main strengths and traits that Spirit wanted to bring forward to your attention, as well as what you're capable of, just some of the things that you're capable of achieving, and then some messages from your spiritual team. So this is just gonna be just a whole reading all around how amazing you are. So sit back and enjoy for sure. So let's see some of your strengths here. We have change. Change takes place each day in my life in infinite ways, and I embrace, welcome, and look forward to these new opportunities. You're good with change. Yes, which is a very, very rare gift with the human experience, because so many humans, right? So many people are just overpowered by the fear that change is scary. But you see change as a transformative opportunity. You see change as a way to mold to something new, to transform into something new, to learn something new, just opportunities. That's just how you see change, which is just such a gift to be celebrated. You have no idea how beautiful that is, because you're the change maker. You're the one who can see change as something beautiful and help others also see that. Because again, so much of humanity is terrified of change. Look at this pandemic. It's like basically like made so many foundations and the way we used to do things shatter that people don't even know how to survive without those foundations, right? They don't see it as that opportunity. You also have purpose. I wake each morning serving my purpose and thinking of creative ways that I can take inspired action. Yes, you know that you have a greater gift to offer. You know, and that's why you're just in such an empowered spot right now. And if you don't feel it, what are you waiting for? It's just ready to be filled, to be felt. Like, you accept change, you're ready for your purpose, and more than willing to step into this divine purpose and help others ascend, help others transform, help others see the beauty and change. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else we got here. We have the white raven spirit, trust in magic. Trust in the magic of change. Look at this, like trust, and what ravens enough are seen as, you know, seeing things clearly, right? Being just connected to these higher spiritual awareness, being a white raven spirit, right? Kind of these more rarity in animals. It's like, you're such an important light worker here during this time. Your purpose is just so important to who you're meant to serve. And you know this. And this is all the amazing things about you. And be playful. Yeah. And I think that's how you do it, is you help people see the change through a very positive and maybe like inner childlike energy. Because that's what's beautiful about the inner child, is the inner child sees change usually, right? If that one child isn't wounded, then they can see change as something new, a new adventure, something exciting, something undiscovered. And having that connection to your inner child, which it seems like you do because you're playful, you bring play, that playfulness, that play, that inner child energy that's so empowering to others. And you're magnetized is kind of like the word that comes to mind. Magnetized, magnific. I don't even know, but you're just magnetic. That's what I'm trying to say. My goodness. Okay. We We also have the peacock spirit. Let it shine. Oh my gosh, yes. You have to let yourself be seen if you don't already. If you don't let this energy be seen by others, then you're not fulfilling, such a big part of your purpose is just being authentically you. Because by just being this bubbly, upbeat energy that you bring to the room, to people, to whatever it is, it impacts others and they feel uplifted, they feel inspired, they feel encouraged. So freaking amazing. Okay, let's see what else. 7 of Wands, yeah, directing energy. That's what I see. It's all about being able to direct energy. You have the ability to direct the energy of a room, to direct the energy of, people in a positive way, right? Helping people calm down, helping people see a different perspective. What a gift. Queen of Wands. Look at this Wands energy too. You're so, that's what I mean. Electrified, ignited. It's just so much like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like this peacock. It's just so much expansion. You have to let yourself open up and expand and take up space. Take up space because you need to. Your voice is strong and you need to take up space, whatever that means to you. The Knight of Cups. Empowered, resilient, helping others out of emotional turmoil, helping others out of the flood, helping others see the change, right? There's just so much beauty here. You guys are gonna do so much for the world because of this playful energy, and the way that you present yourself is just so impactful on people. If you don't already know this, you freaking know it now. And it's okay to accept this. It's not an ego thing. This is your soul's specific imprint, however your thumbprint, DNA, however you want to think about it. But this is what your soul has to offer. These combinations of human, how the soul expresses it through human aspects, right? And all just the gifts that you have from your different soul life, reincarnations, come on, different soul lives. Let's see what you're capable of. And clearly this is not all you're capable of, because you're capable of limitless things. But this is a few things that Spirit really wanted to bring to your attention, okay? So that you know that you're capable of doing these things. We have the Emerald Dragon, brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. Did I not kind of just say, did I say blueprint? Thumbprint? I said something like that. Oh my geez. That's exactly right though. Bring in healing and cosmic abundance. You bring in beautiful healing to others through such a beautiful and graceful way. I can't get over it. Clearly you can tell by my energy, I am buzzing about you. Me and your guides, it's amazing. You're amazing. Let's see what else we got. White gold dragon from Lyria connects you to the highest Christ light. Develop your casual chakra. Bathe in the 9th dimensional Christ light. Gosh, freak, you guys. That white raven spirit, that's what I mean. You have the ability to transcend huge consciousnesses. And there's just something so unique about your soul's blueprint. I like that word, blueprint, because that's kind of more what I was trying to get. There's just something about your soul's imprint and blueprint that is just so unique and beautiful. So ultimate healing, Christ's light is all about ultimate healing and peace. You are meant to be clearly a master healer in whatever way that you see that. It doesn't have to be traditional hands-on healing or coaching or whatever. It can be any way that you foresee it, but that's how you're helping people. We also have Water Dragon, helps you flow easily around obstacles. Christ light, again. Oh my Jesus. Christ light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities. Go with the flow. Oh my gosh, that's a confirmation, you guys. Wow. Yeah, if you resonate with, that Christ energy, I would definitely work more with that energy, however you see fit, because you are really like such a connector to that energy, and you can channel that energy to heal and help others, which just makes sense that you have these amazing gifts that you do to help people see change and accept change, because you do it through love. You just do it through a way that makes people feel safe, that makes people feel like it connects them back to their inner child so that they don't have to feel fear. You like connect right straight to their soul. Like, it's just so great. The moon, yeah, you help others see like that what's not in the light, right? You help others see that unknown, that clarity, especially with that raven. Like, you just have a way. You just have a way of helping people feel at ease. Accept this amazing part of you. Seriously, it's a beautiful 10 of Cups. Not only is your life meant to have beautiful things, because of the energy that you provide, but just such ultimate peace is meant to, and love is meant to be in your life, but you just offer that to so many people. You're gonna make such an impact on the collective. You already have, obviously. And then we have the sun. That Christ energy, that Christ sun, that just that bright and healing energy. And like, kind of look at that Knight of Cups and that sun. It's just this empowerment leader is what you are. You just help others so much. Like, your guides and spiritual team is clearly just so proud of you and so like inspired by you in that sense of they're like, just keep going. Look how much you're doing for the collective. Look how much you're doing for the world. Look how much you're doing for yourself. Open up. Take up space. That's what it's about. Okay, let's get some more direct messages from your spiritual team. See yourself in nature. Create a deeper connection to nature is what I'm hearing, because understanding more about how we're all connected and why being part of the earth is such a beautiful experience because of that interconnectedness. There's a deeper, I think there's just deeper knowledge. There's just deeper you can go into broadening like your, I guess your knowledge, or broadening your horizon or your perspective on that interconnectedness. Because once you have that deeper knowledge, it's just easier to kind of help direct people and help other people feel that connection. It just deepens that ability. Okay. We also have observe in silence. Yeah, your spiritual team is saying, this is more of a celebration, is they're just saying you are truly such a gifted healer with the ability to observe people and know exactly how they need to be healed, exactly how you can help move them through changing times, which is consistent, how to help people see just the beauty in change, observing, maybe teaching people like meditation, yoga, teaching them to sit in silence in some way, right? To see the beauty of silence. I'm just getting that for some of you. And then they're saying, see the truth. This is the truth. Everything that was said in this video is the truth. And if you have your ego or parts of what they call subpersonalities, parts of your human psyche who are saying none of this is true, it's true, okay? All of this is true. And all it takes is for you to accept it and you to start moving forward with these beautiful gifts with intentions of making your life beautiful and loving, as well as others. The universe is looking out for you. This is so beautiful, group 2. You are amazing, and I hope you see it too. And I hope this reading brought you that clarity. So I would love to hear from you down below. And I'm wishing you guys just so much love and light on your journey. And I'll see you in the next video. Hey pile 3s, welcome to your reading. I hope you're ready for this gush sesh, because that's literally what it is. We are going to go over all of the amazing things that Spirit wants to bring to your attention about you, as well as what you're capable of, which is limitless things. But these are things specifically that Spirit wants to bring to your attention. And then we have some messages. So you ready? Sit back and open up your mind, because all of this is true about you, okay? All right, we have powerful. Damn right, that's how we're gonna start it. I am a powerful co-creator who succeeds in all I do each day. They freaking said it, okay? That's what I said. Like, you better lean back and accept this shit because you're powerful. You have so much to offer. And now, I put the power of now into action each day, including, wow, there's a lot of action here. I definitely feel like you guys have a very strong connection to your masculine energy, which is all about willpower and action. That's how the soul exercises the will, is through the masculine side. And so because your masculine is so powerful, you just have the ability to just take action when you get ideas, when you get inspiration, when you get really anything. You just go after what you want. You're ambitious. You could be like an Aries or a Capricorn. You don't have to be, but represent. But you could be, because you just have such an ambitious energy about you. And you just embrace the power of now. You don't live in the past. You've worked really hard to, it's not about that you don't see the value of the past or even the value of thinking about the future. You just don't live in the past, or you don't live in the future. You're consistently looking at the now and how can I make the now amazing? Damn, look at you. This is so amazing. Hell yeah, you guys, get it. We have the stag spirit, take the lead. There's that masculine energy, okay? Like, it's that action. It's not about, you know, masculine is just leader. It's not that. It's that action that is kind of waiting to take, is ready to kind of move forward. It also actually could be that you guys have an also very strong relationship with your feminine. And your feminine is maybe the one that you're more aware of. Maybe you don't understand. I'm just picking up for some of you that you don't understand or realize that your masculine energy is actually very empowered, and that just putting them into balance is going to be your ultimate powerful weapon. Yeah, weapon against like all of the foundations too, like of society, right? You're just here to break down so many false narratives, false beliefs, you know, with people, helping people break down those walls, helping them see the power of changing their lives now. If they're in pain, why suffer? If they're experiencing, you know, trauma responses, why suffer? Like, all of these things, you're going to help people see the power. First of all, you're going to help people see their own powerful selves, but you're going to help them live in the now because you have cultivated this within yourself. We also have the Bobcat spirit. Life is a mystery. Yes, you're definitely, and I think that's the beauty of why you can live in the now, because you may have ideas of how you want like your future to look, but you don't plan for it, right? Like, you really just live in this mindset. Yeah, life is a mystery and I want to explore it. I'm ready for it. I'm open to anything that is going to help me experience even more. You just want to discover, you want to learn, you want to, which makes sense with the ambition, right? You may love to like read, write, just gain knowledge in general, you know, take courses, take classes. You just love broadening your scope and just discovering more and more about the mysteries of the universe, the mysteries of the human experience. Could be anything, but you just embrace it. Helps you embrace that now. Those are connected. Then we have the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Oh my gosh. Turn knowledge into wisdom. That's exactly what it is. See, the knowledge that you are getting from living in the now, because it can be knowledge from experience as well. It doesn't have to be like learned knowledge, like from a book. It can be from experience or all of the above. But the knowledge that you're consistently taking in is turning into this amazing wisdom that you can share with others. And it's what makes you so powerful, because you're consistently learning and consistently analyzing, you know, your own lessons in your life. So freaking beautiful, which is why I feel like your feminine is actually very present, because the feminine is the one who is receptive. The feminine is the one who is really good at self-awareness, because they can be able to turn things internally and just see things a lot more clearly. So that's why I picked that up. I just feel like you actually have a really good balance with your masculine and your feminine energy. And that's how your soul really expresses itself, is through those kind of two sides. And so if you don't know they're in balance, this is kind of that clarity. Let's see why else you're amazing, because that ain't it. There's more. Like, come on, let's be real. We have the Hermit. Yeah, exactly, like a hermit energy. I knew I was picking that up. Kind of like with it's like that kind of scholar archetype, right? Like that learning wizard. Like this just, I think you probably are like an introvert, probably do have like a hermit type of energy, like an archetype of energy where you do prefer to spend a lot of time with yourself, acquiring knowledge and learning. And that's exactly what is beautiful about it, is you are so wise and you're probably seen as wise. People have probably always told you you're really wise for your age, right? And it's just because you have such a self-awareness and the awareness of a world, and you're just very intelligent, just very in touch with things. Like there's just so much here, just very wise. Absolutely. I feel like your soul is an old soul. You might have heard that too. And that's just means you've had a lot of incarnations here on earth. So you've had a lot of lessons. You've experienced a lot. We have the Nine of Swords. I actually feel like this is kind of saying like, sometimes you can get stuck on things though, and I think this is just bringing awareness into this greatness and this it's kind of like with great power comes great responsibility, right? I've said that in this reading already, but it's because it's really just true. And your spiritual team is saying this, that when you do realize how powerful you are, you have to make sure that you protect like your energy. I don't know why this is coming up, but I think this is just really important. Is I'm just kind of getting like this aspect of when you're taking in so much knowledge and you're kind of constantly just moving through things. And when you're living in the now, you might not realize you pick up like other people's energies or energies in general. And so there's just something here about doing like making sure you have a spiritual practice where you're cleansing your energy field and always making energetic space anyways to learn new things. Okay, so that's just something they wanted to throw in here. You just have to realize when you have this much power and potential, it's about learning how to self-wield that power and ability. And then Eight of Swords. Yeah, exactly. Like there's something here where some of your abilities, some of your spiritual abilities might feel a little like out of control, or it might feel like you don't really understand them. It's just something where they feel like blocked or locked up somehow, tied up. I don't know how to explain it. Like these images are just really like showing me like encasement. I don't know, of like this energy. You have to unleash this. And I get it. Like if you're a really like sensitive child, and what I mean by that is like sensitive to like the universe, right? Like if you had like spiritual experiences, paranormal experiences, maybe you have like different psychic abilities that really appeared in your childhood, it can be understandable why this might be coming up, because Spirit is saying, we know why you might have blocked this, or why you kind of put it a little bit like down so that you can like be in control of it, it seems like. And this could be just a specific message, but someone just really needs to hear this. So just realize that this gift that you have, this powerful gift, or these gifts in combination, is what kind of makes you just feel like you know you're powerful, but you don't know how to control them type of thing. There's nothing to fear. You know, they're not. You might have had some interesting experiences as a kid, and you know, kids sometimes really do struggle with those gifts if they're not given the right space to express them, or training, or whatever it is. So I think you just might fear like these inner powers and abilities that you have. So Spirit's just bringing this in this reading because they're just saying, just know how powerful you are, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to unleash this power, because it's all coming from a place of so many lifetimes that your soul has done this before. Your soul has healed people with this knowledge before, and that's why you're as powerful as you are, because you've done this before and you needed to be here during this time to help the collective. Okay, so I hope that kind of sheds some light on that. That was an interesting segue. But hey, it's in the cards. All right, now let's see what you're capable of. Clearly, we know you're capable of a lot because you're powerful. And this 4 cards is not going to tell you what everything you're capable of, because it's limitless. But these are things that Spirit wanted to bring to your attention specifically, that they just want you to know, okay? We have the Air and Water Dragon. Helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition, develop your psychic abilities, and be open to enlightenment. Express your inner song. Yeah, so you have psychic abilities. I knew I was picking that up. So helps you connect to higher frequencies. Like, this is saying, like, you have the ability to connect to higher realms. You probably already have. Maybe you didn't even know that you were psychic. If you ever had like imaginary friends, or if that feels like it, you know, was a guide, or that you were communicating with an earthly being or entity or something. But I think you've definitely gone through some kind of awareness with this that might have caused this blockage, or you're not aware at all. It could just depend. But know that you definitely have some psychic abilities. So let them come through. We have the Green Gold Dragon from Sirius. Brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. That's what I mean. Your soul, wow. Like, clearly you could resonate with like star seeds, because you could be more connected to like a galactic lineage, where it's like, that's why you've had so many incarnations here on earth, because you're here to help evolve humanity each time. Here to share universal truths. Brings universal knowledge. There's just so much knowledge. You're a keeper of greater knowledge. So if you don't, you know, I would say definitely, I think your spiritual team is calling you in to deepen your spiritual connection, because that's why you're powerful as well, right? This is all connected. Oh my gosh, this is making me like, I'm like so buzzing from this. It's just so great. You guys are incredible. I want to learn from you. Teach me what you know, please. Like, come on, let's go. We have Golden Orange Dragon. There's that orange. Let's go. Expands your light for ascension. Be a peaceful warrior. Help those in need. Remember you're magnificent. Remember how powerful you are. Expands your light for ascension, greater knowledge, right? These really higher frequencies. So you're capable basically of channeling greater spiritual knowledge to others, and that's what you're meant to do, is be that powerful channeler and be that powerful guide to help others in need. Remember who you are. Remember, this is really what this is. Remember who you freaking are. We have Silver Dragon. Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul, see higher possibilities. You see, this is like locked up for some reason. Psychic abilities like include like clairvoyance, clairaudience, being an empath, clairsentience, claircognizance. There's a ton of different psychic abilities out there. So if you're not familiar with what yours are, if you are, you can, you know, this is just for someone. Spend time with your soul. Ask what those abilities are. Start researching them. Start connecting to what makes you powerful, because there's an unlocking that Spirit is wanting you to realize. This message was meant to make you remember. It was meant to wake you up. So you'll have to comment down below how it's done that for you. But that's what this message was meant to do, because once you accept it, it's time to start unlocking who you are and your power and your potential, because it's meant to unfold in this lifetime. Absolutely. Oh God, that seriously beautiful. Okay, we're not done. Let's see what else. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that image of locked up again. Like, so it's caged, it's locked up. These psychic abilities, your abundance, you know, all of these things of who you truly are just, I think there must be a part of your psyche, which is the human personality, you know, that human system that is struggling with your psychic abilities. I think you had a bad experience with your psychic abilities in the past, and that's why is there's fear around it. There's this fear that something is not working, that, you know, this is not going to be beneficial for you. But Spirit is saying, nah, you have to realize that you're powerful, and uncaging this is going to empower your life, but also others. Three of Cups, there you go. Your soul tribe. Calling in your soul tribe to look at that. Like, you're capable of bringing people together, of calling in these amazing other light warriors who are here to also help and aid you in your journey. Because just because you're a powerful being doesn't mean that you have to be alone. You may prefer to be alone a lot of the time, but you connect others together, and you're going to connect yourself to so many people throughout your life who will make impact and give you knowledge, right? It's just that constant, beautiful cycle. And then we have the Six of Cups, helping others. Like, this is more about, to me, like selling your abilities, right? Selling your healing, I guess, using your healing abilities to make abundance, right? That's what it's about. I don't know. It's just getting a little image of like a store, and they're like picking out, they want to be healed through tarot, for example. They want to be healed through Reiki. They want to be healed through coaching. I don't know, right? But just meaning you have a lot of ways to offer healing and knowledge to people. So offer a lot of array of things, because that is just part of kind of what you're meant to accomplish, is just making a lot of abundance from offering so many different ways that people can learn from you and get healed by you. The Magician. Oh my gosh, where do I even, like, that's what I mean. Like, you create your reality. You are really powerful, so accept it. Accept that this is who you are. Guides have some messages for you, okay? So let's see what they have to say. Show that you care. Yeah. I think acknowledge the spiritual realm again, you know. Show that you care. This is more, show that you care to those gifts of yourself, those psychic abilities. Because if, you know, you have kind of that negative relationship, repair that relationship, because they are gifts. And they're just waiting to be directed by you, like this dragon, right? Your soul is wanting to use those gifts to deliver those messages. They're such a unique part of who you are, okay? Your spiritual team is saying, heed the messengers. Listen to the messages that you're receiving from your intuition. That was definitely here. Listen to what your intuition is guiding you towards as well. Because your intuition is a psychological function that your soul speaks to you through. So your soul is guiding you as you're moving along. So just continue listening, re-bridge that relationship to that spiritual knowledge, because you are hermit energy, okay? Greater knowledge. And then we have protect the wild and green. Protect Mother Earth, protect yourself, protect others. Just stand up and be that leader, that spirit, obviously, that I see in you, that we obviously see in you, okay? And I hope you see it too. I hope you see all of this and you're like, I mean, okay. And if your ego's coming up, or if parts of your personality are coming up to say this isn't true, wrong. It's true. It is 100% true. This is who you are. You have so much to offer the world. And it's not from a place of ego. It's coming from a place of beautiful, divine alignment, so that you can come and heal and provide a beautiful experience for others as well. So, yeah, this was a beautiful gush sesh for sure. So I hope this brought you guys some love and clarity. And I'm sending you guys so much love and light as you move forward on your journey, but I will see you in the next video. I would love to hear from you down below though. Hey Pile 4s, welcome to your reading. I hope you're so ready for this gush sesh, because this reading is all about you. And this is me and your spiritual team basically just gushing about why you're so great. But there is some practical, messages in here for you. So we're going to kind of learn some of your top gifts that Spirit wants to highlight, as well as what you're capable of, which is clearly limitless things, but these are just things that Spirit wants you to know about, as well as some messages, okay? So let's jump straight into it. Come on. So sit back and be ready to just accept the greatness that is you, okay? We have the silver lining. I find the silver lining in all situations, circumstances, and events. So you see things clearly. You're able to have like that optimistic mindset, right? You may identify as an optimist, you don't have to, but it's just more along that energy, is you're able to just always see kind of that the universe is working for you and not against you. So silver lining, right? Just always seeing kind of what the universe is actually doing and why things are actually occurring the way that they are. Grateful. I am grateful for the abundance that surrounds my life in each day in limitless ways and directions. Yeah, exactly. You have a beautiful relationship with the universe. Like your spiritual team, like I feel buzzy and excited with you, but your spiritual team feels just so like peaceful. Like I just feel like you guys are so connected. Because I feel like you'll know some of this already, this isn't so much like, we're going to hype you up. I mean, we're hyping you up, but like your spiritual team is also just kind of here to say like, hey, I see you, you see us, but let us remind you of how amazing you are. Love it. We have the Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle. Oh my God. Yes, overcome any obstacle. You're able to overcome any, right? Because of the silver lining, I guess it's too because of like the gratitude, which is what I was kind of going with, is that you have a great relationship with the universe, meaning you're in constant gratitude for the things in your life, and you see every situation as a learning opportunity for your ascension, for your greatest good. And that's how you're seeing it. So you can overcome anything and have overcome so much. You have overcome so much in your life that the universe, like, celebrating for real. We also have the Dolphin Spirit. This and that are true. Oh my gosh. I think it's more like there is like a yin and yang energy here, like with the Tourmaline Quartz. Like there's just a balance of like that light and dark. I just think you're so integrated. And that's why I think you have such a great relationship with Spirit, because you've been able to work with Spirit to heal and balance yourself internally and find just this balance, because it's just like, there's just something about that. There's just something about this balance that I keep seeing. So, but the Dolphin Spirit, I think, is also like, it's just this playful energy. It's just this grateful, I guess, just like beautiful, soft energy. This soft, graceful, I don't know how to like, just iridescent is how I like see it. Energy that you bring, like your aura is just so comforting to others. You just help other people feel comforted and held. It's beautiful. Jeez. And that makes sense, because that's how your guides are. That's how I feel right now. Like I feel held by them, because I've been like very like zippy this whole reading, and now I feel a little bit more calm, because I feel like your guides are a little bit more of that calming presence, and that's how your energy seems to be as well, which is beautiful. We have the Tower. Yeah, see, this is about like when things change, when towers fall, you don't see it as a catastrophe. That doesn't mean that you don't grieve the experience, because that's part of the human experience, right? And you know that. But you don't dwell in it. You see, you're like, okay, the tower falls because the star comes next. And I know that when the star comes next, I come out of the water starting anew with a new opportunity to see something from a new perspective, to start anew, to do something different. And you're constantly just removing those obstacles that come forward. Like, what a beautiful growth pattern you're in. Gratitude, for sure. The Hanged Man, talk about perspective. Yep, that's exactly what it is. You have just such an amazing ability to see perspective. And that's the thing, is you can help others see the same perspective, because you can say, hey, I know this is difficult, but how, you know, the universe is working for you, not against you. And you just have such a way of helping people see that and helping people feel at peace with what has happened, so that they can move forward through the obstacle with a new perspective, for sure. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, balance, abundance. Like, you have, your energy actually is, that's a perfect way to describe it, is abundant, because you make other people, again, feel held, seen, like whole. You know, if anyone's told you that, like, you make me feel whole, right? I just think there's just something that you bring that just makes people feel like it's familiar. And I think it's because you're just so connected to the spiritual realm that people are feeling that connection of spirit, of the universe, and being like, oh my God, that feels amazing. And it's just what you are naturally. It's who you are naturally. Okay. So these are like some of your main gifts, which you're freaking amazing. Beautiful energy. Your energy is just so, oh my gosh. So we're gonna now see what you're like capable of. And again, like, this is not only what you're capable of. You're capable of limitless things, but these are a couple of things that your spiritual team wanted to bring to your attention, okay? The crystal yellow dragon opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Yes. See, I already picked up that you guys have a close relationship with your guides, but I think you're capable of having an even deeper connection to the spiritual realm. Like, if you feel called to all kinds of like different teachings within the spiritual realm, like Akashic records, different like even like galactic heritages, like being able to channel those consciousnesses and those energies, you have the ability to do stuff like that. So you just have to figure out what you feel called to. But I think this is kind of like one of those great things that Spirit's like, hey, you've already cultivated this beautiful relationship with us. You can go even deeper because there's more to like explore, right? There's more to understand about the universe. We have Golden Solar Dragon. Helps you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. That makes sense. So you're meant to channel higher beings and have, like, it literally says it right here, have your DNA be reprogrammed with higher light codes. Because if your DNA is reprogrammed with light codes, whatever you create is imprinted with those light codes for others. It's like, that's really how it works. And you already have light codes within your DNA, but there's deeper levels that you can go through. And so I think that's what you're being called to, is you have to realize how great your potential is to be an amazing channeler for spirit and, you know, different consciousnesses and stuff like that, okay? We also have the Green Dragon. Helps you tune into the secrets of nature, receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. Yep, see, unlock it. That's what you're capable of, just having this huge, great spiritual knowledge. So I go after it. It's totally what your spiritual team is saying. All right, let's see what else we got here. Six of Swords. Interesting. Helping others out of the fear. That's what it is, like with kind of love and direction and guidance. Again, like out of that tower moment, people are so afraid to either even get to the point where the tower is going to fall or the tower's fallen and now they don't know what to do next. You just guide people through that experience, helping them break down each sword at a time, right? Each fear, each obstacle, you are just the remover, and you're able to do this so effortlessly through the spiritual knowledge as well. Okay, so I think that's why it's like, know that you're capable of holding some very powerful consciousnesses and energies to aid you in your healing, or your own ascension or others' ascensions. The Nine of Cups, power. Yeah, look at that. The ability, right? Like just so many abilities here. And I'm also picking up with this, like the ability to help other, like to kind of move energy, right? So like people's emotions, like that's what I mean. You can help them see the silver lining, help them feel gratitude, help them just be in a different mind space where they're like, oh my gosh, you wield so much ability. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. And silver lining too, this is just making me think of like the veil, right? Just being so connected to just these deeper parts of the universe. And then we also have temperance in reverse. So there's something about balance here that is still needing to take place. Because kind of what you're capable of is obviously great power. But I think the balance could be there's still more spiritual ascension that needs to take place, right? And so you just have to realize how powerful you are. And you're already just so incredible, right? We've talked about this. And so it's like for how far you've actually come, and you may feel so empowered right now, you're meant to feel even more empowered because you have still so much more to learn and offer and grow and channel, and just share some of that with me, right? Like, just having this higher spiritual knowledge is just beautiful to be able to connect with these higher energies. So for sure, your spiritual team is saying like, don't underestimate yourself. Realize that you're capable of great things with the spiritual realms and helping others connect to them, see them, gain the knowledge, gain the healing, gain the insights, whatever they need, but all the things, right? All right, messages now from your spiritual team. You great person, you. Share your thoughts, okay? Yeah. So share your thoughts. I think what they're saying is share your thoughts with them, right? When you're struggling, or when you feel like you're not getting the connection you need, or you're not sure how to move forward, share your thoughts with your spiritual team, kind of like a prayer, right? Like talk to your guides that way and just say, I'm struggling with this. Have a pen and paper nearby, and then kind of direct them by saying, what's your answer? And then write it, or maybe you'll say it out loud or whatever it is, but they're just saying, share your thoughts with them, share your fears, share your uncertainty, and they can help guide you further. They're also saying the source of all, connect. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have just such a deep ability to connect to these different consciousnesses. So you might be really interested in like star seeds and like galactic heritages, because you can channel those higher beings. So this is so fascinating. I'd love to hear from you down below on this. But your guides are saying, because of this great ability, you can see the interconnectedness between things and everybody, and help others see that as well. But you're just connected to just this greater source, and you see that connection clearly than others may never see it. So yeah, more things to be grateful for. A new day dawns. A new day dawns. Look at this. Yes. So many dragons too, and I felt really called to dragons, but it's like there's a dragon now like in every card for you basically, and it's like dragons are really, talk about empowerment and seen as just amazing beings throughout so many different cultures and beliefs. So it's like you are just so powerful like a dragon, right? Have so much to offer. So I really hope this brought that clarity of knowing how amazing you are. And if your ego is coming up, or parts of the human psyche or personality are coming up saying, this isn't true, that can't be me, why me? No, this is the soul saying, This is your truth. This is your spiritual team saying, this is who you are and we need you to know it. So I really hope it did bring you clarity on how freaking amazing you are. And I'd love to hear from you down below. I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I'll see you guys in the next video.